The DOOGEE X5. Can a £38 smartphone actually be any good? Let's have a look. So here's the phone with the back casing off. We have a lithium-ion battery which is rated at 2400 milliamps. We have two SIM card trays. Both of them support 3G. You just choose which SIM you want to use data from within the software, which we'll have a look at in a bit, and a 32 gig memory card, micro SD card I've installed in there. We'll have a look at that as well in a bit. So let's have a look at the phone. I have installed a tempered glass screen protector and a protective case. That costs £4 from a famous auction site. Let's have a look at the software running on this phone. So as you can see, it's running Android 5.1 Lollipop. One of the features that I do like on this phone is the dual SIM card. So you can actually choose to use both SIMs. You can choose at any time which SIM to use for your phone calls, and you have a preferred SIM for mobile data. So both SIM slots do support 3G. Another feature that I really like is the storage. If you use an SD card, you can choose that to be the default write disk. So you can store all your photos, your movies, your apps on the SD card, effectively giving the phone 32 gigs of storage. So for me, that is a fantastic feature. The display is fantastic. It is a 720p display. It's incredibly bright, maximum brightness with adaptive brightness on. I would say it's too bright. Obviously that will really help when you're outdoors, but I reckon around 60% with adaptive brightness on is perfect for this phone. Another feature that is very good on this phone is the system gestures. So you can turn to silence, answer by swing, smart switch. You also have gesture unlock, so double tap to wake, slide to unlock, and loads of other ones. Slide down for camera as well. And they do work quite well. Some work better than others. The double tap, I would say, works 80% of the time. It might just be me, but you know, there are big phone manufacturers out there and they don't have any of these features. So I think that's really, really good. So as I've said, the screen is really very good. The viewing angles are fantastic, being an IPS screen. It has 1 gig of RAM. Obviously that's down to its price point. But the multitasking of the phone is actually very good, very smooth indeed. It's very impressive. Let's go into maps. That's usually quite taxing. So as you can see, it loads up very quickly. As you can see, it's very smooth indeed. Let's play a video.
It's your friend's birthday. How do you find the
Let's turn the volume up.
Download the Amazon app and let it find you. How about that, fantastic?
As you can see, that works really well, and it's pretty loud as well. It's not the greatest sound quality, but You can't really complain for the price point. GPS as well is spot on this phone. It's really rather quick. So if we go into GPS, oops, not sound, we want GPS. It's already acquired a fix, so it's really very quick indeed. So you could, in effect, buy this phone for £38, put one of the free sat-nav softwares on there, attach it to your car, and you've got a £38 sat-nav that does loads of other things as well. So that is pretty darn impressive, in my opinion. So let's have a look at speed test. Well, that's not too bad considering I have 100 meg broadband. I believe I have 6 meg upload, so yeah, it's pretty decent. Can't complain with that at all. So let's have a look at the camera. The camera is 5 megapixel rear, 2 megapixel at the front. It's not great, obviously you can't expect much at this price, but it's adequate. It will do a decent job in a brightly lit room. Low level light isn't that great, to be honest. It does 720p video. It's a bit muted. It's not great, but what I'll do is I'll put some samples into the final video for you to judge for yourself. Okay, so we're on to a game now. And as you can see, it actually runs reasonably well. Okay. Oh, and he's dead. Good job I'm not like that in real life. I think we'll leave it there. So I think we'll leave it there. As you can see, it is a very decent phone for the money. If you're after a second phone or a laugh or just a GPS unit in a car, or if you're on a tight budget, this really is a very decent phone. I have to say I'm very, very surprised. Well, thanks for watching and see you again soon.